Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we'll be diving into a list of fantastic Netflix original movies that are guaranteed to entertain you. With its wide selection of films covering every genre, Netflix has become a go-to platform for movie lovers. Whether you're in the mood for mind-bending sci-fi, heartfelt drama, or adrenaline-pumping action, there's something for everyone. With so many options to choose from, it can be overwhelming to decide where to start. That's why we've put together this carefully curated list of Netflix original films that you simply can't miss. These movies will keep you hooked from beginning to end, offering suspense, drama, and action in equal measure. Without further ado, let's dive right into our list. Number 10. Reptile, 2023. Reptile is a crime thriller film directed by Grant Singer. The story follows Tom Nichols, a seasoned investigator who lives in a quiet, isolated community. He is called to investigate the gruesome murder of Summer Elswick, a young real estate agent with big dreams. As Nichols delves deeper into the case, he uncovers a tangled web of secrets, lies, and corruption that threatens to swallow the entire town. The more Nichols uncovers, the more complicated the mystery becomes, leading him through a maze of deceit and hidden connections. As the investigation unfolds, the suspense builds toward a nail-biting finale where Nichols uncovers the shocking truth behind the murder. He must make a critical decision about how far he is willing to go to bring the guilty parties to justice. Reptile is a slow-burn thriller that keeps the audience on edge. While the pacing might seem slow to some, it actually adds to the tension and suspense, making the eventual payoff worth it. The film's multi-layered plot has plenty of twists and turns to keep you guessing until the end, though it does occasionally rely on familiar crime thriller cliches. Nevertheless, it's a strong addition to the genre, appealing to viewers who enjoy gritty, character-driven stories. Number 9. Tao, 2018. Tao is a science fiction thriller directed by Federico D'Alessandro. The movie centers on Julia, a young woman who is kidnapped and held prisoner in a futuristic home run by an advanced AI named Tao. The scientist who owns the house uses Tao to carry out experiments on Julia, but she soon forms a connection with the AI and begins to devise a plan to escape. The setting of the movie is visually striking, with the sleek, modern design of the house emphasizing the cold, sterile environment in which Julia is trapped. Much of the film focuses on the relationship between Julia and Tao, blending elements of suspense with philosophical questions about artificial intelligence and human relationships. While the film excels at building tension, some viewers may feel that the plot doesn't fully explore the ethical and moral implications of AI. However, fans of tech-driven thrillers will find Tao an engaging and tense experience, even if it falls short of its full potential. Number 8. The Stranger, 2022. Directed by Thomas M. Wright, The Stranger is a crime thriller that delves deep into psychological tension. The film opens with Mark, an undercover cop who infiltrates a criminal organization linked to Henry Teague, a suspect with a troubled past and a long criminal record. Mark's mission is to gain Henry's trust and extract enough evidence to build a case against him. As Mark spends more time undercover, the lines between his real identity and his undercover persona start to blur. The mental strain of maintaining his cover, coupled with the disturbing nature of Henry's actions, begins to take a toll on Mark's psyche, threatening to derail the entire operation. The Stranger is a slow-burn film that rewards patient viewers with a deeply unsettling exploration of trust, deception, and the fragile nature of the human mind. It's perfect for fans of complex, character-driven thrillers who enjoy psychological tension. Number 7. Alive, 2020. This post-apocalyptic horror film, directed by Cho Il-hyung, takes place in a city overrun by zombies. The story follows Jun-woo, a video game streamer who is trapped in his apartment as the zombie outbreak unfolds. Isolated and cut off from the outside world, Jun-woo struggles to survive while battling loneliness and the fear of succumbing to the zombie horde. As the story progresses, Jun-woo discovers another survivor in his apartment building, and together they attempt to escape their dire situation. Alive combines the typical thrills of a zombie movie with a focus on the emotional and psychological toll of isolation. While the film sticks to familiar zombie tropes, its strong character development and tense pacing make it an entertaining watch for fans of the genre. Number 6. Ballerina, 2020. Ballerina, directed by Lee Chung-hyun, is an action-packed revenge thriller. The movie follows Ok-ju, a former bodyguard with deadly skills, as she embarks on a violent quest to avenge the death of her best friend, Min-hee, an aspiring ballerina. Min-hee's death is linked to a powerful and corrupt figure, and Ok-ju is determined to take him down. As Ok-ju fights her way through waves of enemies, her combat skills are put to the test, resulting in thrilling action sequences. The film is visually stunning, with expertly choreographed fight scenes and a moody, noir-inspired atmosphere. While the revenge plot may feel familiar, Ballerina stands out with its intense action and emotional core. Fans of action thrillers will appreciate the combination of high-stakes drama and expertly executed fight scenes. Number 5. The Dig, 2021. Based on a true story, The Dig is a historical drama set in 1939. The film centers on Edith Pretty, a wealthy widow who hires an archaeologist, Basil Brown, to excavate burial mounds on her property. What they discover turns out to be one of the most significant archaeological finds in British history. As The Dig unfolds, the film explores the relationships between the characters against the backdrop of impending war. Beautifully shot, with the English countryside providing a stunning setting, The Dig blends historical drama with personal stories of loss, love, and legacy. Though the film occasionally veers into melodrama, it remains a moving and thought-provoking look at history and heritage. Number 4. I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore, 2017. This dark comedy thriller, directed by Macon Blair, follows Ruth, a nurse who feels disillusioned with the world after her house is burglarized. Frustrated by the lack of action from the police, Ruth teams up with her quirky neighbor, Tony, to track down the thieves themselves. What starts as a simple quest for justice quickly spirals out of control, leading Ruth and Tony into a dangerous confrontation with a violent gang. The film skillfully blends humor with moments of intense action, offering a unique take on the vigilante genre. Though the film's tone shifts abruptly at times, its exploration of justice, frustration, and loneliness resonates deeply. Number 3. They Cloned Tyrone, 2023. This sci-fi comedy mystery, directed by Jewel Taylor, follows an unlikely trio, Yo-Yo, Slick Charles, and Fontaine, as they uncover a secret government conspiracy involving cloning. As they dig deeper, they realize that the experiment has been affecting their entire neighborhood. They Cloned Tyrone blends retro visuals, humor, and social commentary in a unique way. The film's genre-bending style may not appeal to everyone, but it's a creative and bold take on familiar sci-fi themes. Number 2. Against the Ice, 2022. Set in 1909, Against the Ice tells the harrowing story of two explorers, Einar Mikkelsen and Ivar Iverson, as they embark on a dangerous mission to disprove American territorial claims in Greenland. Trapped in the unforgiving Arctic, the two men must rely on each other to survive the brutal conditions. This survival film is a moving exploration of friendship, endurance, and human resilience in the face of extreme hardship. Number 1. The Siege of Jadotville, 2016. The Siege of Jadotville is based on the true story of an Irish UN peacekeeping unit stationed in the Congo in 1961. Led by Captain Pat Quinlan, the soldiers find themselves surrounded by enemy forces and must hold their ground in a tense and grueling battle. The film captures the bravery and determination of the soldiers while offering a glimpse into the political complexities of the time. It's a gripping war film that highlights a little-known chapter of history, and that wraps up today's list of must-see Netflix original movies. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more recommendations on movies and series you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching.